Gilbert, what are you doing? Being a good bird? Are you being a good bird? Hey, Janelli, thank you for the follow. Hello, hello, thank you for the likes. Oh. Let's see if we can get some of your birdie buddies in here. What do you think? Huh? Doo doo doo. Doo doo doo. Hey Sanders, how you doing? By the hand of a soldier, man. Had some good parts, had some bad parts. I'm happy to be home, but I miss Brazil like crazy. Bittersweet for sure. Hey, Marianne Roberts, how are you? That's our QB. Floof. Gonna turn around and say hello? Huh? Gonna say hello to your friends? Huh? Yeah, such a good bird. Hey, Legend, how you doing? Turn around, Bright Eyes. You want to see your turkey face, not your turkey butt. I just got back from Brazil last night, so I've been there since the day, well, I left to go to Brazil the day after Christmas. I didn't get there for a couple of days, but yeah, it was definitely something, that's for sure. It had its really good stuff. Some really bad stuff happened. I had a run of bad luck, so. Isn't that right, Cubes? Yeah, well, I came back in one piece, so that's a bonus. It was a close call, though. I'm happy to be back with my birdies and my boys. Not sure what's going on with this. Jacob. Boo 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 doo boo doo boo, pretty mama gonna take me by the hand. Hey Jacob, how you doing? Let's see how long this live will actually last. This tablet's being a little weird. Gilbert, did you try eating the tablet? It looks like it. The case is missing a bunch of pieces. Did you take some bites out of the tablet? I'm doing better today. I got a lot of sleep last night, so I went to bed really early and I slept really late. But I hadn't slept since, would have been, I woke up about 4 a.m. my time now, and didn't, I got maybe 30 minutes of sleep during my 7-hour layover in Houston. If even that. I don't even think I slept that long. I was a little on edge, so every noise wake me right back up. Gibby! Oh, yeah, he definitely has. Pepper! Do. Yeah, hopefully, Kazi will be joining.
Oh.
Skidward!
Hi.
Hello! Hi,
You
Gizward!
okay? I'm glad you're
Uh,
alive.
yeah, so, yeah, I guess I made it back alive, so that's a little bit of a bonus.
Oh, because I was worried about the whole Friday the 13th coming back and thinking,
I
oh,
really was too. Every time the captain had the planes would be like, "All right, everybody, put on your seatbelts." I'm like, "Okay, here it comes." I'm looking around. I'm like, man, I feel so bad to be on the plane. I feel so bad for the other people on the plane
oh
because they didn't
yeah.
do anything. They didn't do anything to deserve being stuck on a plane with me.
Oh,
Oh,
well, it's nice for you to be back. We've missed you.
yeah, yeah.
I think
Little
everyone's kind of
bittersweet.
taking a break too, so you haven't missed anything.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bittersweet as many bad things has happened. I woke up today, I looked around, I was like, oh crap.
Yeah.
It's cold outside. I'm 6,000 miles away from the best food in the world. The best beaches I've ever been to anyways.
Yeah.
But that's all right. I really truly am already planning my next trip.
Are you
Everybody
going
thinks
back
I'm
there, or
crazy.
are you going to go somewhere else, a little safer?
I'm gonna go back there. I'm gonna do things a lot differently this time.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not driving.
No.
That car accident was more than enough for me to teach me that lesson. But I think when I go back, I'm gonna go to the northeast, Nordeschi. It's a lot less supposedly
Yeah.
a lot less perilous there.
They
But
say if you
it's
stick to touristy places, it's a lot safer, but you know,
well, and that's pretty much only went to the touristy spots. I mean, I
right.
didn't do like Cristo or Sugarloaf this time just because I'm like, you know what? I went to those last time. I'm really not going to get any footage of anything that a million people haven't already seen.
Mm-hmm.
But the neighborhood that I stayed in Ipanema, absolutely amazing. If I hadn't have wandered over to Centro, I wouldn't have got my phone stolen. But
I couldn't believe that.
yeah, I
But
know.
after
After everything
everything,
else, I'm like, da, 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 da. I'm like, yes, everything's finally going smooth. I'm having fun again. I just kind of and that's what happens is you get caught up in the in the excitement and the fun of dancing in the street and everything, and it's just like da 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 da. I go to grab my phone so I could call an Uber. I'm like, son of a bitch.
yeah.
I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? I'm like, and I'm in Centro. So I'm like, yeah, I know it was like a 25-minute car ride at least. This is going to be one hell of a walk because I had basically, I was like, I left all my cash in the hotel or my apartment because I'm like, I brought beer with me. I brought like 4 beers with me. I'm like, that's all I'm going to have while I'm there anyways because I'm not going to get tipsy. I'm not even going to catch a buzz. I'm going to have a few beers just to have something to drink. And
Yeah.
that way, I maintain. And yeah, it's a good thing I brought them though because I got to sip on them for the freaking walk back across the city.
It's not funny. It's not funny.
it
But it
is. It
is. It
is in a
is
way.
because
Like it is
it's
since I survived. I mean, I can laugh about it. So
yeah.
anybody else has all the permission in the world to laugh about
Oh
it.
no, no. We've been like worried with all this.
I just it was just one thing after another. While I was sitting at the airport Thursday, I ended up having to go to the airport like 9 hours before my flight because my Airbnb was I had to be out of my Airbnb by noon because my original plan before everything happened was the day that I rescheduled my flight for us. I even bought the bus ticket to go back to Sao Paulo and spend the rest of the time there.
Mm-hmm.
So my Airbnb, I don't. If I had originally planned to leave on that day, what I do is I book the next day too, so that way I could stay at the Airbnb until my flight or whatever leaves.
Yep.
And by the time that I got everything else figured out, I was like, God, the Airbnb was already booked up, and I'm like, I'm not gonna move for one night or
Right.
really just a few hours. So I'm like, I'll just go hang out at the airport.
Mm-hmm.
I get to the airport and I'm hanging out there, and I was getting bored of sitting inside, so I went and sat out on the bench outside and had these guys that go around wanting to shine everyone's shoes or whatever. And I'm like, look, I have no money. Like, no tengo dinero, tengo nada, nada. And
Mm-hmm.
they're like, and they're just talking with them back and forth, and um, the one's like, tu familia, the tu familia. I'm like, okay. And they wanted to shine my shoes for free. I'm like, I promise I don't have anything, juro,
Yeah.
because I'm like, I know what they're trying to do, or
They're
at least,
sly. Yeah, they're like
yeah,
gift. And then
yeah.
they're like, then they do it, and then they're like, and they want something.
Well, and they did it, and and then they're just sitting there hanging out and talking, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, you know what? Yo no tengo dinero, mas I reached into my suitcase. I forgot I had a pouch full of little mini shooters that I had brought with me that I never ended up really drinking any because after that mess at Floripa, I wasn't really drinking much at all besides a beer and a caipirinha every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
So I pulled out some shots of gringo alcohol, and me and these three shoe shine guys, I've got it on my GoPro. It's probably going to be one of my favorite videos of the whole time, watching the reactions of their faces drinking. I don't know if you've ever had 99 bananas or any of the 99.
I
Uh,
haven't.
oh, so it's 99 proof, some sort of spirit, but it's some strong stuff. And then
Okay.
I had like two shooters of Fireball. So two of them got to drink some Fireball, and then one guy he had to drink the 99. So yeah,
Uh,
so I got a video of me and these three shoe shine guys doing shots of Gringo booze. So that was pretty fun. They were pretty happy about that. So I'm like, oh, at least I was able to give you guys something. I felt bad because I'll have to find my shoes, but they did a really hell of a good job. My shoes look better than they did when they were brand new, which is good because I spent the last day, like, I was like, I'm not wearing my flip flops or my aqua socks while I'm on the beach. I didn't want to mess around with it. That last day on the beach, I was wandering in my sneakers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Aw.
so it was pretty fun though. I'm excited after the live tonight. Gonna start getting all the videos onto the computer and start doing a little editing.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Sorry, people. I
Q,
haven't been looking at the comments. How did Q react?
oh, he was happy as it wasn't like last time at all. Like this time, like for one, as soon as I walked in, I went right into his room,
Mm-hmm.
went in there, gave him scritches, and then I had to go, grab the rest of my luggage and bring it in and everything, and hung out with them for a little bit. But I went to bed so damn early last night because of
I
how tired
bet.
I was. So, but
Aw.
no, he's been pretty happy to have me home. The Otto today has been a damn Velcro bird. Basically, since the time he got out of his cage this morning, has not left my side until I put him to bed. Like
Yeah.
I I have given him probably about 30,000 kitheth. Give, give me kiss, give me kiss, like over
Oh,
and over. It's like,
he's got a list.
dude, I got other stuff I need to do today, but he was all about the cuddles. He napped with me.
Aw.
So Yeah, I think he was pretty excited. Holly was very excited. She told me how pretty she was. I don't know how many times today.
Aww. That's so cute.
Aww.
Yeah, Otto definitely missed the kisses. I'm pretty sure I gave him about 6 months worth of kisses today instead of 2 weeks. It's like, oh, dude, I have other stuff to do besides kisses. It's like, nope, give me kisses. But, yeah, how you doing, buddy? You gonna turn around and say hi to Gizward? You're saying his name last
Yeah, he's
night.
already napping.
Gimme! I want some.
He looks like he's had a lot recently, actually. It's just his angle. I assure you he's lost weight. Because we haven't been going live, so it's just is not a good look for him. Look at his grey feathers under. It looks like an absolutely massive double chin.
Yeah, I did. He was trying to count, I think, during the last live that I happened to catch you guys on. Or maybe it was a video or something. But yeah, that's pretty awesome.
The only number he won't say is 2.
2s are overrated.
But like Cindy was saying that Cosmo won't say 3. Gizmo says that number really well. Although it sounds a bit like Siri.
Yeah, maybe all of them working together, they can just count to 10 all together.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's loving saying "Mom beats me." Later.
Oh my gosh, Mum beats me is his number one thing right now.
Yeah.
But he doesn't even do the ooh anymore, so it sounds serious.
Mom beats me.
Yeah, there's no ooh at the end.
Yeah,
I love it. Really serious now. I'm like, wow.
We should tell Bruce that he said a bad word.
Oh, he said a really bad word.
Uh-oh. What did you say?
Yeah, and it's not a word that's used in this house.
Uh-oh.
See you next Tuesday, followed by cokehead. Yeah. He said that graze a see you next Tuesday or a cokehead.
Oh, wow.
We're gonna put. We were in 2 minds of posting it because I don't want people to think I use that language because that's the number one word I never use. Kyle occasionally uses it, but not around anybody.
I guess I don't know how it is in England, but it seems like in Australia that word's used as a comma.
Oh, it's used loads in England.
Yeah. I know some Australians who seem to use that word as a comma, and I'm like,
it's like a cute word now in England. Yeah. It's almost like the word shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and like I know there's a word that we use here for people that are very hyper that if you use in England, it's like very, very offensive.
What's that?
I don't know how many people are in here, so I'm going to say it, but just don't ever take anybody down in the comments. Don't take any offense. So here we use the word spaz just to mean that somebody's hyper. But I found out very recently that word there, like in England, is like, I mean, it's considered as bad as the R word is here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which it's just crazy how that works. But it's like, but then you hear, the see you next Tuesday being used like a comma. You're like, wait a minute, I don't understand this.
Yeah, it's pretty normal, huh? Your brother Brian uses it quite a bit.
My brother uses it every other word.
Yeah.
Well, and I learned this luckily before I went to Brazil the first time, but the OK sign there is the equivalent of calling somebody an asshole there.
Really?
Yeah, so when your waiter brings you food and asks you how it is, you don't want to throw that OK sign up.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's one thing you definitely got to make sure not to use while you're there.
So in England, this is peace, but this way is like double FU.
Double F.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, like this is bad. So like, if I'm facing Giz and I do this to Giz, like it's like that's a very offensive.
Gibby, what did he just say to you? Get him.
And it's so funny because when I moved to England, I in the US you kind of say like like you do the whole like, hey, peace out, man. Like it doesn't matter which way it is. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't really
Yeah.
matter which way it's facing. So I would do it. Like I worked with this one guy, and I would do it to him. I'd be like, "Peace out, man!" Like as he was getting out of the car. And one day he was like, "Bro, like, do you have a problem with me? Why are you always telling me to like f off and stuff when like you're getting out of the car?" And I'm like,
That's
"What are you
awesome.
talking about?" I was like, "Oh, I didn't even think of that." So funny.
Yeah, Jacob, bitch is kind of. It's not. I mean, it depends on the context of
Yeah, the
like if you
context.
say. Yeah, if you say son of a bitch, it's not super offensive. Now, if you directly call someone a bitch, even when they're being one, it can be
And
kind
it's
of
like
offensive.
Yeah, but
it could be used as a friend term
yeah,
too.
we call it
Yeah,
in England. My friends, we'd be like, "All right, bitch."
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, it's like a cutesy
Yeah.
name.
Yeah, it's like a cute name. Like, this is my
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah, and I'll be like, "He's my little bitch."
Yeah, she calls me that
Yeah.
all the time.
But it's a cute name. We like, yeah, we insult, but like cutely,
Yeah.
but don't mean it.
Hey, Captain Jack. Hey, Kate.
Hi,
Hi,
Kate.
Kate.
Yeah, it's crazy though. Just those little itty bitty differences that you wouldn't really expect.
Oh
And, it's
yeah,
always good to
there's
find them out the. I guess not the easy way, or yeah, I guess the easier way than find out the hard way.
oh, the word twat apparently is offensive in Canada. My like twat is a cute name to us
In
in
England.
England.
But they say twat here.
Twat.
Yeah.
Well, see,
Hey
that
twat.
sounds fancier though, so that's why it's not as offensive. It sounds more royal, regal.
Like if someone does anything stupid, be like you twat. Like
Yeah.
that. But my daughter said in school once when she said you're a twat, and the teacher like was horrified that she
Yeah.
said a twat,
Yeah.
and it's really offensive. But we'd only just moved here, so we learned that one.
That's awesome.
Kate, I don't know. Kate wasn't here for that, but Kate,
Okay.
Gizzy
Oh,
said that word.
still love him. It wasn't us that taught him that.
But he said that word. And we're going to post that video soon.
He said that crazy. See you next Tuesday or a crackhead.
Oh, that is so funny.
Well, he said cokehead.
Oh,
but
cokehead. Sorry.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes, he did.
And we will post it because we were like thinking like maybe we shouldn't.
I say crackhead. I wouldn't say cokehead.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that either, but that's what Gizzy said.
So I wonder if they said that because that's like sounds more old termy.
Probably.
Cokehead.
Yeah.
But oh well. Where's Cosmo? We need a banter because we got dinner coming.
Gizzy
Yeah, let
probably
me
talked about it.
Yes, we're
see if
just
she's seen
napping.
the. Oh, she's seen the thing. So hopefully, she'll hop on here pretty soon.
What day is it?
It's sad.
Saturday. Oh yeah. Hopefully, they don't have a band thingy tonight. I still want to say a
I
recital.
forget the dates.
That'd be really selfish if
Like
they had
Jay's
the
in
band on.
like a freaking like middle school band or something. So, hopefully Jay doesn't have a recital tonight.
Where does the mum beats me? Okay, the mum beats me is from his old owner. They taught him that to be funny. But yeah, Gizmo didn't really say it, and now it's like on repeat.
Oh, what the hell? What was that? Yeah, I'd say he missed me. Did you miss me? Yeah. Him and his brother are, like, getting to be bestest buddies. Yeah, I blame the squirrel, too. What the hell? Uh-oh. What? Are you freaking kidding me? Did some... No way. weren't even, none of the words were actually being said. Oh, are you freaking kidding me? That is some BS. Did it say for how long? I'm really starting to think that somebody put a hex on me. Yeah, because when I try and invite you, it says guest does not have live access. Oh, or this viewer does not have guest access. Will it let you go live on your account? Gibbert, big wings. Okay, hopefully, yeah, hopefully you're able to. If you are, we'll just have to do a co-host thing. What the hell? TikTok. Nobody was being hateful. TikTok bots. Right? What the HE double hockey sticks? Hateful language. Come on. Yeah, what the hecky? Right, Carolyn? Gibbert, go. Rawr. Are you freaking kidding me? What is today? A week? Hey, geckos. Well, you guys want to pop over to YouTube? I don't have any problem doing that. Yeah, let's go over to YouTube. Screw the clock app. Ugh. I have not done one yet. I do have live access on both of my accounts over there, though. I have no idea how to do the guest one yet. But, let's see. Do, do, do. Hey, go Maluk yourself. How you doing? Woohoo!
I'm feeling great, thank you for asking. I hope you're having a great day.
Oh, thanks, Google.
Stupid code now.
Oh my gosh.
That was quick.
That was.
We have to talk
Maybe,
in
maybe they heard us
stupid
threatening to
cute
go over
codes
to
now.
another app.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Gizword. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Hubert, you gonna give Gibby a chirp?
Oh my gosh, that was hilarious.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Live access restored.
What the hell?
It said we were being hateful.
Are you satisfied with this? Yes.
Goodness gracious me. I have to worry about everything I say now.
I wonder if
Right?
somebody just like reported it or something. Maybe like who knows? There's
I
only 25 people, but maybe somebody was offended.
I don't think
Yeah.
so. I think it's just the AI.
Yeah,
It's just the bots.
Honestly, the bots.
The box would probably pick up me saying the T to
Oh, yeah. It probably, yeah. Yeah, because I was
See,
going to
they're
say
offended in
everything else
America too
offensive
then.
or misspelling.
It's a cute word.
They're offended in
Yeah.
China, you mean?
Jeez.
That was funny. When you called it the clock app, though, I was dying laughing. I'm gonna start calling it that.
Yeah, I don't want to get bananas for calling them
Exactly.
out by name, but yeah,
Exactly. I'm gonna start using that now just so I can get away with without saying the name.
yeah, because you're obviously talking about the app on your phone that tells what time it is. I mean, that's
Exactly.
right.
I hate that stupid clock app.
I'm gonna message somebody.
So crazy.
I'm glad it was fast though, because sometimes the appeals on here can be like annoying.
Yeah, you get restored like 20 minutes before you're gonna get unbananaed anyways.
Yeah.
Ay caramba.
Oh man, but I'm actually gonna Google like how to do the group lives on YouTube because we should definitely try it sometime. I think it would be fun.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I wouldn't mind it over there anyways. Just I know the chat's a little more annoying on the lives on there, but I think it's better if you have like if you're logged in like through a computer or something as well to watch the chat, then it won't
Yeah, it is
disappear.
for
I know it
sure.
does from the phone,
That's what I
but
do. I just log in on my computer to watch the chat while the phone's like
Mhm.
over here, and it's kind of nice actually.
Yep, Chelsea, I am back, and as far as I know, I'm alive.
What's that?
I did have a
Yeah.
theory for a while that my plane crashed on the way there, and that I was just in he double hockey sticks or at least limbo. Because every time I'd go to like try and change my flight, the United app kept telling me that my plane never landed. So I had a theory for a while there that maybe this was all just this is all just a hallucination.
That's hilarious.
Hi, Bird. I hear you singing a little song. Oh man, yeah. With everything that kept happening, I was like, this can't be real. Like none of this. If anybody walked up to me and they told me all these things that had happened to me in that span of a week, I would have never believed. Like even now, I'd be like, there's no way. That's not possible for anybody to go through all that within a week and still have any even remote amount of sanity left.
Right? I know. Yeah, I'm
There's at least
surprised you're
one
so
thing
chill, Bruce.
I know.
I haven't really told anybody yet. I definitely won't do it on a live. Like we'll have to. I'll fill you guys in sometime in private on that.
Oh
But
God, yeah,
Yes.
please do.
yeah,
Yes.
there was definitely one thing that I'm like, how did I make it through that? Forget about the
Yeah.
Oh
car accident.
gosh, we definitely gonna have to chat offline.
Yeah, because it was funny because after we spoke to you on that live when we was in our hotel room, things went crazy for us on our Phoenix trip too. And I can't talk about it on the live either because I have to keep someone out of like I have to protect someone that it could go crazy.
Yeah, but
Oh yeah,
it was crazy. Like it's even
I,
there was police involved, and even the police said this is not heard of.
yeah.
it's so crazy.
6
Maybe,
police cars, 2 fire trucks, an ambulance. Yeah, it was crazy.
oh my god.
Yeah, but I can't. I want to tell you all, but I can't. I, I'll be able to. I'll be able to give you a hint, but privately. Hi,
Yeah,
Lisa.
we can do a group call on WhatsApp or something.
Yeah, let's have some, like, we probably need a
Something
therapist or
end-to-end
something.
encrypted that nobody can listen in on that's not supposed to hear it.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Yeah,
need,
there's
someone giving us
I tell you,
therapy.
when now that I've got my rest and everything, and I get all those videos, start to edit and put those all together, and then I'm gonna start working on my book
Yeah.
or screenplay. I haven't decided which, maybe both, but I tell you, it'll put the hangover to shame.
Oh gosh, yeah.
But like I was telling you guys the other day, I'm like, I'm not even gonna remotely try telling anybody that it's nonfiction. I'll be like, oh no, I just made all this up.
Oh gosh.
I don't want to have to argue with anybody.
No, you know, we know.
Oh, it's crazy. My parents came and picked me up from the airport yesterday, and and on the drive back, their truck like just starts like sputtering and like acting like it's gonna die. And I was like, "Do you guys want me to get out? Because I'm clearly there's
Somebody
some
just got
dark black
banned.
cloud following me around. I made somebody mad that has like access to like witchcraft or something."
Exactly. And we just got kicked out your
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
It's just like, oh my, okay. Yeah,
Maybe I
you
should
need to
just hide
cleanse
in
your
my room
soul,
and
get
not
rid of
come back
whatever's
out.
like following you around here. Yeah, have you got any voodoo stuff? Yeah. Oh, maybe
Well,
you shouldn't even
you
say
know
that
what's
word.
funny
Let's say
is,
doo doo.
granted, some of the crazy stuff had already happened beforehand, but when I was in Santos, there's this wall
Hi,
there and a
Macy.
fountain, and there's a saying that if you drink the water from this fountain, that it guarantees that you'll come back to Santos. It's some old legend or whatever. So of course I did it, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
thinking maybe I drank from the wrong fountain. And it was,
Again,
you're
it's
never
not
gonna, because
funny.
it
Thank
was
you,
a lot
Macy.
of work to actually get out of Brazil. Like it really was. I spent so much time on the phone because I
Mm-hmm.
tried just changing my flight through the United app. I found one that would actually give me a travel credit to change it. So I'm like, hey, that's cool. It won't cost me more money.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to do it, and it gave me an error. So I tried a different one that was going to cost me like $149. I'm like, whatever. It gets me home sooner.
Mm-hmm.
It gives me an error, but it had a button that says retry. So I clicked retry. It gave me an error again. I said, screw it. And I went to bed. This is while I was
Right.
still in Curitiba. Well, the next day I go to check one of my accounts, and I'm like, wait a minute, I've got two charges from United for $149.76. And I go and look at the United app, and my flight's still the same. So I'm like, not only did it not change my flight, but then it charged me twice. So I'm like, screw this. I'm calling United and getting this fixed. They're like,
Yeah.
well, it doesn't show here that your flight was changed. It's like, I know. That's why I'm calling you. I
Mm-hmm.
changed it. It charged me twice for the privilege, and then it doesn't actually change it.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, well, we'll just do a manual change, not a big deal. I told them what the flight number was and everything to the one I wanted to change it to. Gibby's just nodding along.
Yeah, he's just like taking it in. Taking it in. He's going to be talking about United and slating them next week.
Well, or the lady at United's like, I don't know what's going on with my system, but it will not let me change it. I'm like, is your guys' system down? She's like, no, I just changed somebody a few minutes ago that changed one of their flights, so it's clearly working. It was just for me, it was refusing to let me go. I'm like, I want to go home.
Oh.
Oh man. And so they're like, well, those charges should go back to your account because they're not showing on our end. If they don't, in a few days, call us back and we'll refund you. Like, okay, whatever. So they got it changed. Well, that was while I was still in Curitiba before I lost my phone. So when I still had my phone, I had at least some access to my money without, I mean, it was still a pain in the ass, but I had some access. Well, when I
Mm-hmm.
had my phone stolen, I was like, well, now I'm just screwed. And of
Yeah.
course, I couldn't actually call them because my other phone, while I had Wi-Fi back at the apartment, I can't make phone calls. So I had to deal with them through the chat thing. And they're like, "Oh, we're gonna put you on hold." I'm like, "On hold? I'm in chat. Just message me back." And they're like, "Whatever you do, don't close the screen." So I'm like, "What the hell?" So I get they send me even though it was only a $12 charge to change it again to the one where I came home yesterday. You know, the only way I could pay for it was through this weird secure sign-in form. And they're like, okay, so you've got 15 minutes to open it. And then once you open it, you have 5 minutes to fill it out and send it back. Otherwise, it'll basically self destruct.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh, well, that's great. So I message Crystal and have her send me the credit card information because, of course, I don't have my credit card because everything got stolen. And so I get on there and I send it, and it kept giving her an error. And I'm like, I know there's no problem with the credit card. I know there isn't.
Yep.
And I'm like, I think it's our system. Like, again?
Yep.
Oh, I tell you. Yeah, you're probably right. Like at one point I'm thinking, okay, maybe I'm just not supposed to come back home. I always did want to say I wanted to spend the remainder of my life in Brazil. I didn't mean this soon. But that's,
Aye.
and it's funny though, with all that bad stuff, like people are like, "Oh, you're crazy for wanting to go back." I'm like, "Look,
Yes,
there's
keep it
this."
down.
He's like, "I'll do it louder now." But
Ah,
there was the one bad person in Floripa, and then whoever like jacked my phone. I'm like, out of all my time there, really, I only came across two bad people. Everybody else there is just amazing. I finally got a cab ride back from Centro for it's only like the last like 5 blocks, but even those last 5 blocks was enough to save my sanity because it was
mm-hmm.
raining like hard as hell at that point. And I find like a cabbie's like, I told him how much I had like 20 reais left on me, so the equivalent of like $4 or $5.
Yep.
And I asked him, I was like, well, how much, and I gave him my address, and uh, he said it was like about 45 reais or whatever. I was like, I've got 20. How far will you take me? I just need to get out of the rain. he ended up
Yeah.
he ended up taking me all the way there for the 20 reais, which he really didn't have to do.
Aw.
Yeah. So I'm like, man, there's so many good people there. Like, granted that experience was bad, but as far as I'm concerned, it was just a bad run of luck or
Yep.
some voodoo
Yep.
curse or something. I can't blame Brazil for somebody putting a curse on me.
It's all going to
Can't
be
blame the
good
whole
now. No, this experience of everything is going to lead to amazing things. Because out of the
right.
bad always comes something beautiful.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
And then what is it? Every dark cloud has a silver lining. And then I swear, like the Grateful Dead song kept coming to my mind after that. Like every silver lining has a touch of gray.
Mm-hmm. Giz, what are you doing?
JVC. Yeah, JVC. I just got back from
Hang on.
Brazil. That's what we were just talking about. Was my little adventure there. But so how are you guys doing? How's Bird? How's Gibby? How long you guys been back home?
We're doing good. Emily's just grabbing the snack for Gizzy.
I came back up, so I'll tease him a little bit longer. Who said what? Where?
He just said how are we doing?
We're okay. Just I don't feel like we had a Christmas because all right, it's going back down.
JVC, I loved Brazil, despite a couple of bad things that happened, but I absolutely love Brazil. Oh, that's okay. Sem problemas. Se você quiser, você pode escrever no português. Awesome.
Yeah, he does want some. I think Cindy said she has some company. Well, I'll find my phone.
Yeah, it was pretty. He kind of seemed annoyed with me, and I forgot to bring him a treat when I got home. That was one downfall when I got home. I just want to get I just wanted scritches from him. Isn't that right? Give me them scritches. Give me them scritches. Yeah. No, not at all this time. He didn't do any plucking or anything while I was gone either, so that was pretty cool. The geese?
I think Cindy has company, she says.
Ellie Congo African Grey.
You up? What?
Gizmo Timbim.
Oh. Oh, okay. Cindy might be joining us soon.
Yay! We definitely need a little.
Just got banned and then got. Oh gosh.
Ah, tá legal. Eu gosto passarinhos também, muito. Passarinho, que som é esse? Toque, 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 toque.
Go to bed. I miss that, Cuba, so much.
Oh, it was so funny when I called the boys the other night. He just kept saying it over and over again. It's like, I want to go to bed, but, you know, because for me it was like midnight and it was 9 o'clock for them. I'm like, I want to go to bed, but, you know, I also want to see my birds and my boys.
Cindy's
All
like,
right,
what the hell?
Jones. Thanks for stopping in. It's good seeing you.
Who's gone?
Are you a frog? I thought you were a seagull. Or a budgie.
I feel like Gizmo's part seagull because they're big scavs for food.
Hisada. Oh no.
Is it good?
Oh, ka 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 ka. Yeah, I use that all the time. I use ka 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 sempre.
Okay, I could tell there was some influence.
Probably the most fun part of editing those videos is I'm gonna have to put friggin' subtitles in through all of it. Sarah, hey Lisa, how you doing? Missed
I
you
have to
too.
tell. She's like, maybe I shouldn't put Cosmo on if the TikTok police are on. I'll just say no. They're used to her.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm gonna tell her what I said. Oh, autocorrect won't even say that. I nearly said it out loud again. To me, that's nothing. To me, that's
right?
just like saying bum.
Well, and I hear so much worse coming out of here.
Like, oh my gosh, Giz, get up.
Oh, gosto de papagaios muito, muito, muito. Gostou. Yeah, Claudia back. How's Sarah doing tonight? Eu tenho dois papagaios brasileiros também. Não sei espécie nomes em português. but they are a peach front conure and a golden cap conure.
Wow. No, don't keep the fork. I keep that fork. They actually did one. Alright.
Oh, that's gotta be not fun at all, Sarah. Yeah, I missed you too, Lisa. Yeah, I love my little green duckies. Well, I'm getting back into the swing of things. I'll do a live with the duckies tomorrow afternoon too. Not that I could keep Otto off my shoulder long enough, so I'd have to probably show my face during the live too. He will not stay off my shoulder when he's out of his cage. Bruce is good. Q's good. The duckies are good. I was just saying, Otto has been a freaking Velcro bird since I've been home. He was either on my shoulder or on my pillow from the time he woke up today until the time I finally put him to bed. It's like, okay, enough. Oh, he does. Oh, Holly. Holly is the other one. Holly and Otto. And, oh, yeah. So, while I was wandering around Central Rio, trying to find a spot for that had open Wi-Fi, so I could get an Uber instead of paying through the nose for a cab. Oh, where's that picture at? I'll send it in a group thing. This is so freaking well. Actually, I'll just show it right here. Gallery. This is yet another thing that had me pretty convinced that reality had left.
Okay.
Look at the names of these Wi-Fi's. Oops. Go live together. Come on. There we go. I'm not even shitting you. This is while this is while I'm walking around Central Rio.
That's hilarious.
In one area, there's two Bruces, which that's not a like completely strange thing because Bruce is an extremely common name for dogs in Brazil.
That's
But
hilarious.
this one right here, Otto.
Yeah.
Right?
That's funny.
In the same area that there were two Bruces, two Bruce
Right?
Wi-Fi names, there was an Otto.
That's so cool.
Yeah. I'm like,
See?
are you kidding me? So of course I screenshotted it. None of them were open. Otherwise, that would have been nice. I had to wander a few more blocks till I found a bar that had a open Wi-Fi. But saved myself probably 30 reais doing that.
Aw.
Because a 10 reais Uber ride is about 40 to 50 in the taxis.
Oh, wow.
All right, JVC. Ache logo. Ate logo. Ate mais.
Bird's out. Oh, pretty bird. Say hi, bird. Yeah, say hi to bird.
Hi, bird. How you doing? You're so cute.
She's destroying her thing.
So Cuber just he was excited. I got a couple chirps out of him when I walked in, and he was pretty excited. But him and his brother hung out quite a bit. Him and Moosey. Bye, JVC. Ciao, ciao. Prazer. Hey, Dan, how you doing? Chirp, like what birds say. Oki paseros fala. Did you say chirp?
Chirp, chirp.
Who let the birds out? Chirp, 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 chirp. Gibby's like, don't be stealing my song.
You can't have it.
No,
have
it's
it.
the some it's the sound that birds make. Oh, definitely, Ryan. I
Don't.
absolutely will. I'm already planning my next trip. I just got a better game plan this time. No, I love Brazil. I want to retire there. So I need to get to know some more areas. Right now I'm thinking getting a place in Ipanema in Rio. Hey, thank you for the rose, Ivy.
Stop.
Bird.
She's mad I'm not giving her any of my drink.
Oh.
You cannot drink this. This is not a drink you can drink.
Okay, JVC. Ciao, ciao.
I don't know why, but I swear birds are like, all birds are alcoholics.
Yeah,
Like,
that's why I
bird.
had to buy that sippy cup so Kubert wouldn't try drinking my whiskey when I was watching a movie in his room.
Like, bird will literally attack me to get a sip. And I don't let her, but she, like, goes crazy. Stop.
Bird, do you have a problem? Do you need to go to AA for birdies?
She took a sip of Emily's wine once by accident. Like, she flew to the glass and knocked it over. And then she was, for like 40 minutes, she was just sitting on her, like, little um, perch thing that I made for her or whatever. And she was just staring. Like, she didn't move. And I was just really worried about her. It was
Yeah,
one little sip.
motorcycle. So they do actually talk to each other quite a bit. Usually, especially when Cosmo gets here, she's usually the instigator. She gets everybody going.
You can't have that. If I walk away, Giz might talk actually a bit. I can try.
Here, I'll try too. I'll grab my phone, watch from the other room.
Wait, do you have the stand? Do you have the stand account?
I figured out.
Giz. Come on, Giz. Come on. Come on. Yeah, you come on. Uh, uh. I don't have any drinks.
No.
Come on.
All right.
Come on. Get up, kids. Ooh.
Come on, go back.
Hello?
Kids is just on the floor. He'll be back in a minute. Come on, kids.
Fuck's sake, Jasmine.
Come on. Kids, I'm gonna put Bird on. I'm gonna put Bird on the live. Gibby's just walking around the floor. Gizmo. What are you doing? Giz, how you feel about not me getting the snacks? Huh? Oh, wow. That's how you feel about it?
You good?
Yeah. Okay, Giz, I'm putting Bird on. I'm gonna put Bird on then.
Sorry, what?
Come on. Up. Bird. Here. Go in here. Come on. Good girl. Bird, do you want a treat? I need to cut that string. Do you want a treat?
Ooh.
I'm gonna give Bird a treat. Because Bird's being a good girl. What you doing, Gaze? Oh. Just turn the volume up 1 second. Hi, Tika. Gizzy's going back up finally. Aw, thank you. Thank you for the love hearts, Jacob. Bird, do you want one more treat? One more treat? Gazy, get up. One more treat. Oh. Bird. I was just trying to get that string off you. I gotta cut that. Yeah, these are cool. Kate, Bird's obsessed with these. I'll show you. I don't think I have the package anymore, but I'll show you them. Hold on. Come on, guys, get up. So, okay, I don't know in the US if you guys have Hagen products. But these are like little forager things, and Bird is like, she's absolutely loving these things. Oh, you're down here. He's there.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, they're cute. But she's loving him.
Nice. Ooh, come on. Boy.
Ooh.
Let me try and sweep some of that crap up. Oh, I said crap. I'm gonna get that. Crap.
Okay, is he back up?
Yeah.
Oh, my boy. Oh, my boy. We missed you, Gazy. Cubert's been saying some cute things, doing whistles. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Making so much noise. Sorry about that. Oh, thank you so much, Jacob. Thank you. Oh, bird.
You're a nasty boy.
Give you. You want an almond? Do you want an almond? That's his no.
No, he's like, there's no carbs in that. Woo!
Cubert. You're so. Is it Ayla? Is that how you say your name? Hi, Ayla. Or maybe I.
Leave him.
Okay. Oh, perfect. Hello. We're gonna walk away from Giz for a second. Yeah, I know.
Hey, you do need to shush. Oh, goodness gracious me.
Hello.
Hello, Cubert.
One.
Shower. Right in the shower. Yes. Right. Shower.
Yes, cause is coming on, okay? my God.
Scotty, you better get back to your perch. Oh, I know. Get back to your perch. Look who's here. Guess who's back? Back again. Kazi's back. Tell a friend.
Hello.
Oh,
There she is. How's everybody going?
pretty good. Pretty good. How's you?
Oh, where did she go?
I see a Kazi butt. Kazi butt.
There she is.
There's your pretty girl.
He's just napping. He's napped the whole time. Napped and snacked.
You gonna say hello? You gonna say hello to everybody? Oh, thanks for the light. Thanks so much. Jacob, it was you. Thank you. I only got the one camera where it's like I can only see one line at a time. Thank you so much. I'm going to leave the room for a second. I'm going to put on my other phone. Or the other
Hi,
camera.
Kazi. I missed you.
Cosmo, you gonna say hello? Hey.
Pretty Cos. Hubert's like, oh, I gotta get pretty. I wasn't expecting a female tonight.
Yeah, they've just been talking in like bro code. Wow, Giz hasn't been talking, have you? You haven't been talking.
Did you hear Hubert say Gizword a couple times earlier?
No, I missed it.
Hey, sis. Yep, I'm back. I made it one piece. Mostly.
Mostly. Right. Let me leave Cosmo to do that thing.
I'm gonna get you.
You want some popcorn?
I do want some popcorn.
You like to have popcorn, eh, Cos?
Yeah.
Popcorn, that's right. Aw, Cuber's screaming for you, Cosmo.
That's Carol Baskin.
What do we say about Carol Baskin?
You go say hi, Cuber, coming.
Aw. Hubert, you better say her name. You say Gibby twice.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too, Kazi.
Cuber's on and she went woo woo.
Say Carol Baskin.
Oh, I know. Gizmo's awesome. Aren't you, Gibby?
Not right now. He's just a potato.
Oh, he's still awesome.
Why say Carol Baskin?
Yeah, say Carol Baskin.
You my little potato. You my little potato. You just chilling, ain't you? You just chilling.
Yeah, see that, Gizzy? Even Cubert's aunt likes you.
He's a good boy. Oh, I see oh, Gizmo's got a redneck there. I saw one.
Oh, look at that hair.
Look at that hair.
What's that, Carol Baskin? What do some people?
Yeah, we got the three amigos back together. Merry Christmas. So what have you been doing today, Cosmo? Oh, yeah? And then what?
He's all honking. Yeah, say hi to your
Carol
friends.
Baskin.
You said Carol Baskin? I know you said Carol Baskin. Yeah.
Carol did it.
Just getting mad that I'm in here. Just getting mad that I'm stepped in here.
Yep, Chris, they can see and hear each other. They'll actually start having conversations. Pretty awesome.
Oh, hey, coming. Carol Baskin.
Carol Bass.
Hey, coming.
Oh, of course we love you. Hey, Sanders, thank you. Thank you for the roses.
Shower.
Hey, lad Ollie, how you doing? Oh, I'm glad you like this. We love getting the birdies together. It's been a minute. All right, Q. I'll walk out so you can talk to your Cosmo. And you're good.
Carol Baskin.
Go over there. Uh-oh. Oh, I know. You're such a good puppy. Uh-oh. I hope not. No, because it still let me send her an invite. Cindy, did Cosmo's phone die? Here she is, Miss Canada.
I don't know what's going on, guys. It just like went black and it's had the TikTok thing on, like symbol on it.
Huh. I wonder if they're doing an update.
It's lagging so bad, this phone though. So maybe it's because it's lagging so bad. It's not your live, it's my phone.
I
So
had
weird.
to in order to stay in the live from my other account, I had to switch over to my cellular data. It wasn't letting me watch the live even from the same IP.
Oh
I
wow.
switched over to my cellular data and it was working. It's working fine now.
That's weird.
Oh, and Cheney down here says TikTok has been weird today.
Oh, has it? Yeah. Oh.
They're probably doing another update.
I noticed on the other account that she was frozen, so I came in here and it was like a black screen with just the TikTok symbol on it.
Oh yeah, Kazi, is Google talking to you, or is Google still ignoring you?
Was that?
Oh, is Google still got Kazi in timeout?
I don't know about today. She answered a couple times because she's saying lamp now. So you guys don't see like the lights coming off and on because the main light is where it shines on her. You know what I mean? So if the lamp goes out or on, you don't see a difference. You just hear a boom. Like it's just,
Is it Carol's fault, Kazi?
she's
I blame
mad.
Carol
She's
too.
mad because I'm in this room. Cosmo.
It's always some Carol's fault. Right, Carolyn?
Come on, Cos. You want to say hi to your friends so you don't walk away?
Girl basket.
I know. Mommy moves away from the room. She wants screen time. Out in the room.
What you doing?
Not good, baby.
Aw. Is that good, baby Q?
Girl basket. I cooked you some beatbox, Cosmo Gray.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Superstar.
You are a superstar.
And shit cometh Christmas.
Shit, here comes Christmas.
I like doing shit. Come on. There goes the other camper. shit. Fuck you, Smackle. You got no superstar. I like choking a cough. Where you coming? Smackle. Hey, man. Shit. I like choking shit. What are you doing? Smackle. Smack, take care of that. What are you doing? Hello. I like choking cough. Let me help you. What are you doing? What's that? Hey, come and choking. I come and drink. Smackle. I want to cough. Where are you going? I'll be back soon. I'll be back. Daddy's here. Comes back. Come here. That's no superstar. Where do you go? The rock. Hello? Where are you going? Come here. Don't be a good girl. What's that you pair at Christmas? Let me help you. Give her. They're coming. Comes Dad. They're coming. Hey, Google. I like talk shit. The rock over to your age. The rock. Come here. I like talk shit. try it.
Okay. All right. Bye.
I ain't gonna lie, sure the paper towels. I like that shit. Smackle. Give her. Yeah, I'll help you. Sure. Hey, Google, turn on the lamp. Wow. I need some food.
Here I come.
Like, hey, Google, turn on the lamp.
Where's that reindeer at?
I'm coming. Water. God, smackle.
Don't make me go get the squirrel.
Speedbar, Kippy. I'm coming. Come here. Help me with the days. Coming. Oh, shit. Hey, coming. You're saying I'm choking up. Merry Christmas. Oh, Bunny Parrot, cute stuff at Christmas. I like to shit. Carol Baskin. Carol Baskin. Cosmo song. I need to do something off the Cosmo break.
Hubert, get down, buddy.
Turn the light on. Cosmo song. I need you some beatbox. Cosmo Bunny Parrot. Shit. Morning, coming.
First time you ever laughed like
Turn the smackle. It's happy, happy, happy. Got you fresh water. I'll help you. Hey, Google, turn on the lamp. Good morning, come on. Imagine much open. Stop it. Well, I'm gonna drink. Look at your pink. Your nails are sharp. Good morning, come on. Good morning, Cosmo. You should say Carol Baskin. All right, see you soon. My mother got go beep here. Merry Christmas. Hi, coming. Let me help you. So it's grandmother has to go be here. She helps make sure. Good morning, coming. Hey, coming. She go home, turn on lamp. Oh my God, choking a cough. I'm choking a howl. Good morning. What are you doing, Cosmo? Oh, choking shit. The brook. I love you so. Good morning, coming. Coming. No. I got choking a cough. I can still. Hey, Google, turn on lamp. The brook. Good morning, coming. I'm coming. Good morning, coming. Hey, Google, turn the light on. There we go. What's the matter? Come here, Mommy. What you want to do here? Hey, Google, turn on light up. Hello? I'm sure enough. Paper towel. The broccoli drinks and stuff. Oh, where did you come? Am I having sure? Sure, I've got paper towels. Good morning. What's got a joke and a coffee? Smackle. Coming. I like dodge your shit. Come here, help you. Come up on my shoulder. Stop. That girl bastard. Stop. I'm coming. Come see Mama. Come here, help you. You love me? You can go turn on that. I-O-G-R. You're a great piece, so I'll help you. They're firing the stove. Here comes that overthrow. You make a girl cuss. Would you like one? Want to go for a nap, Connor? Okay, take a great piece. Stop! Hey, what you doing? There he goes. Mother. Do you want a shower? Do you want Mom to drink some? Christmas, happy Christmas. Hey Google, drink orange. R-L-B-O.
Please spell your name. C-O-S-M-O.
C-R-B-O. Drink orange.
S-M-O is.
The broken, you're smart, L. It's a present. What you doing? Stop it. What are you doing that for? You heard. Come see Mom. Cause she wants the popcorn. Yeah? Come see Mom. Hey, Google, turn on lamp. Not sure I left the carpet tomorrow. Good night, night.
Yes,
Hey, you want your great meal here? Do you love me?
I love you.
Do you love me?
This is.
Stop, baby. Come to hurt you. Not hurt you. Come kiss. I love you so. Stop, baby. soon back, okay? I'll give you fresh water, babe. I'll help. Hey, Google, turn on that. What's up, Bessie? What you doing? Sorry, ask you, sure. Should I pick over? No. Cupcakes. You got me? What the fuck? Happy New Year. I'm watching you come in the shower. Or tomorrow, kiss your shirt. Something for it? Okay, well, it's not a shirt. What do you do? What's that shirt? Got paper towels. All right, I'll be here. Guess that'll work tomorrow. Oh, cousin. You're a good girl. Cupcakes. You got me? Google, turn on light. What's the matter, baby? Come see me. Up on my shoulder. I have to go beating. I'm gonna shower it soon. I have to go out. I have to go beat here on Christmas shirt. So when I read tomorrow, shirt, paper towel. All right. Oh. Over tomorrow. So got a popcorn. Hey, Con. Hey, Google, turn on now. Hey, Google, turn on lamp. You gotta say light. Or tomorrow. You turn off the lamp, but the lamp doesn't do anything. You have to turn off the light. Cupcakes. You got me? Girl. Give me a kiss. Gotcha. Your nails are sharp. There you go, babe. That nice shower. That's work tomorrow. Sure. It's a cousin. Yeah, it's a broker tomorrow. she couldn't stay shy. Stop, eh? Come here. Hey, Google, turn on lamp.
It is bedtime.
Carol Baskin.
It's bedtime for you, girl. It's bedtime? Yeah. Okay, guys, I am going to let her go to sleep. Oops. There she is. There she is. It is way past her bedtime, but it was worth it, eh, Kaz? You got your flock and your boyfriend. He was excited too to see you.
Oh shit.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, I think
Hubert, you guys tell Kazi good night. No, that's one way to say it, I guess.
You want to say good night?
I think
Yeah, she's
I think
tired.
we are too, because Gizzy's
Yeah.
been sleeping. He's been sleeping.
Gibby, did you get a good power nap before bed? Y'all rested up for bedtime?
Yeah.
Good night. I can't see read your name. Oh my gosh. Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Hey,
Good
Good night,
Gizmo.
everybody.
Did you have a good nappy?
night.
Wakey, wakey, sunshine.
Hi, his word.
Hubert,
Boo.
did you see your girl? Oh, I like that close up. Hey, Gizzy. Oh, you gave kisses too, eh, Kaz? You gonna say
Carol Baskin.
Oh, you're gonna say Carol Baskin. I want to say good night. She's been saying her new word is coming. So she started that today. So morning coming, and I'm getting her food ready in the morning. She goes, "Is it coming?" So that she just started that today. So her new word is coming. So you'll hear a lot of this new word.
That's awesome.
Oh,
I don't
Kazi
even know where
loves
she
you.
got it from, but she just goes crazy with it lately. This morning she's going on about that, and she's saying the other thing. And I like talking, yeah.
Yeah, we'll try and we'll go live early in the afternoon tomorrow too. So I want to get the
Okay.
duckies on for a little bit too, since nobody's got to see them for a while.
Oh, this is your first day on live, eh?
Yeah. I was way too tired when I got home last night. I was like, yeah, no, I can't even stay awake. I'll fall asleep, and
Oh, I don't blame you.
I slept for about 12 hours straight. It's the most sleep I've got pretty much since before Christmas. So
Oh, wow. Well, it was what right deserved, so.
yeah. But
How was the
I'm
flight
all
coming
rested
back?
up now. I'm gonna get Cubert to bed, and then I'm gonna start doing some editing and all that, and start getting some videos put up on the travel channel.
Nice.
Are you getting
It
rough
should be
Yeah,
lately?
pretty
that'd be
fun.
cool. Yeah.
There's a lot of really good footage. I was watching some of it on one of the memory cards. I filled up almost a terabyte of on the
Holy smart.
GoPro. So.
Nice. That's a lot of footage.
Oh my God.
Yeah, for Man 2, they've been talking. We're just kind of ending it now, though. All the birdies are getting tired and going to bed.
She's getting
Yeah.
rough then.
Yeah. Giz is really tired.
Like, it's a lot of work having all those snacks, isn't it, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, Spurs. And yeah, I'll be live again tomorrow. I'll try to get back into the swing of going live every day again. Now we
Same.
gotta get together and figure out a time to do another one of those fundraisers, and for the Malamu.
Yeah. How is that? Malama Malu?
Mala,
Malama Malu?
Malama Mamalu. Yeah, it was one of the things that annoyed me the most about changing my flight is I had my layover in Houston instead of Chicago, so I didn't get to go check out the parrot store. So
That would have
Oh
been
yeah.
awesome. That would have been awesome.
yeah, Sammy, you can, but I don't know if waterboarding birds is a good idea. Liable to lose a couple fingers.
Yeah.
Kazi's like, I'm not going to bed yet, Mom. I got toys to play with.
You know, it's like she's all pissed off. She tried to throw her food and everything. She's rebelling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
rebel.
are you a rebel? A rebel without a cause, Mo?
There you go. Cosmo. Okay, guys, I'll see you all tomorrow. Good
Yeah.
Okay.
ideas. Good
Yeah.
Everybody
ideas.
have an awesome night. It's so great to be back and see y'all again and talk to y'all.
Yep.
Watch Gibby
Yeah.
nap.
Nice.
Yeah.
I miss
Clock
watching
is
his little
back.
power naps.
Sleep live.
Oh, there's a big yawn.
Sleep live.
Careful with that big yawn. Bird's liable to fly in there.
Maybe that's why his gut's so big because Bird's in there.
Yep.
He already ate Bird.
There ain't nothing wrong with a beer belly. Right, Gibby?
Just joking, Gizzy.
Ooh.
Oh my
The half sleep, half glare.
yeah. So
Oh
Yeah.
man. Oh,
All
good
right.
night, Claudia. Oh, thanks,
Good
Lisa.
night,
Yeah, I'm
everybody.
happy to be back too. And we'll be back on a couple of times tomorrow, I'm sure. I want to get on with the duckies and then do the evening live with the Cubert 2 solo.
Yeah. Good night, Cousin Cindy and Bruce and
Good night,
Hubert.
Kyle. Good night, Emily. Good night,
Good night,
Bruce.
Emily. Good night, Kyle. Good night, Giz. Good night, Bird. Good night, Cos. Good night, Cindy. Good night, Moon.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
You guys say good night? You want to say good night? Say night night. All right, guys. Take care. Good night,
Bye.
everybody in chat.
Bye. Thanks, everyone, for the likes, the shares, the gifts, the follows. Hanging out. It's much appreciated. We'll be back on again tomorrow. Gilbert, give everybody a kiss. Good night, everyone.